It's time to hurt myself again. You gotta love it. Welcome everyone to this career mode that I'm going to be doing. I'm basically just going to be trying to get grips with the new cars before I make any kind of decision on whether I'm going to actually race on this game. See if I enjoy the cars. See what I think of the EOS management and all that. So this will be interesting. I decided to do a driver career. I was debating between doing a driver career or doing a my team career, because it would have been pretty cool having 24 cars on the grid. That might be something I may be doing in my own time if I feel like I'm enjoying the game enough. The big if, let's be brutally honest with this game. Have to wait and see, but yeah, for obvious reasons, I've gone with Cadillac. I didn't really want to hurt myself too much going in the Aston Martin, but I did still want to give myself a relative challenge and give myself experience as a back marker, so to speak, because who knows what kind of pace I'm going to be like when I actually race. Have to wait and see. Going to send a link out to people. So that's places. Right. That place is sent out too. Okay. Right. So for this, yes, Sergio Perez, my teammate. Hello, Graham Loudon. See your name again. I don't have a picture of him, which is quite funny. Hello, Mark. Okay. Specialist. Do that. Yeah, as your goals 69 target, should be able to do that as long as the AI isn't completely broken in the game. Yes, we are in. I decided to jump in the Cadillac. My God, they have really done Aston Martin. They'll be really reliable. So I get the feeling. Let's have a look at where we actually stand. Yeah, our downforce is atrocious. That's where the focus has to be, because that's awful. Downforce is atrocious. Chassis not bad. We actually have these. What God? What the hell are Williams? I suppose that debate that because of Williams. Hello, Narble. Hello, Noel. How you doing, mate? Oh, hang on. Let me just make sure. I think it should stop stirring. I think it's just I hadn't turned my fan on my thing, so hopefully that should calm the PC down a bit. So yeah, sorry about that. Should sort that out in a minute. Yeah, I guess that makes sense actually. Williams is supposedly overweight, so I guess they would have a pretty bad chassis, so I guess that makes sense. Oh shit. Powertrain. Yeah, the powertrain's okay. We're obviously on par with Ferrari powertrains. The RV is supposedly quite good. Surprised Audi's powertrain is that bad. I suppose they're going to put that down to the. I suppose they put that down to the big old turbo, which causes them to lag at the start. I don't know if that's going to be a thing. But... No, I was expecting Audi's powertrain to be at least better than Aston Martin's. So weirdly, Aston Martin, despite being the worst car, doesn't actually have the worst in anything. Just has a really bad chassis. It's actually quite good on aero for some reason, and has a bad powertrain. Okay, whereas we are god awful on aero. That is definitely where our focus needs to be once we get 400 points. Because my god, the aero needs work. That's going to be a problem. Okay. Anyway, just gonna go softer tyre allocation for the weekend because I feel like Cadillac may as well need the softs. Okay. Anyway, let's just advance this time, get the resources so we can then start working on the. So Perez is actually looking at chassis, which is interesting. For me, it's definitely got to be aero. I'm not going to get it before go for a standard. I'm not going to get it to Australia. That's fine. Okay. I have to show some patience. Yeah. We're shit. I know. Believe me, I know. More resources, but I don't have to do anything. Good reveal. Do 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 do. Let me know if you want the audio up a little bit as well. It should be okay, but once we get in the actual race session, but just let me know if you do want it turned up. Come on out, yep. Load, you bastard. Load, you bastard. Oh, here we go. Can't skip this, I don't think. I can't skip it, so you have to look at everyone. Oh no, Lance Stroll, yes. I know. Pitbull. I know. The horror. The horror of it all. Right, anyway. Get that out of the way. We'll go back to the thing. Okay, so Perez managed to do a cockpit weight reduction time. I'm guessing he went for the rush, but is he going to go through? It does. Nice. Good. Well done, Checker.
Okay, mate, I'm pleased to say that our new parts have come through without any issues, so they'll be on the car, ready for the next race weekend.
Yeah, great. Don't have enough for another, so fine. Okay, fair enough. Alright, enough talking. Let's go actually drive the car, shall we? See what the fuss is all about. I have done a few laps on time trial, just so you know, so I do have a rough idea of how the cars sort of handle. Obviously, the Cadillac is going to handle a lot worse, but I am braced for that. I am only going to be sticking to presets as well, so. I do like Cadillac's merch, actually. I might have to get something because actually quite clean. Anyway, okay, so. Oh, Jesus Christ, on a bike. Oh, God. Oh, do I have. Really? I should have just made it dry. Oh, yeah, that's going to be pretty conclusively wet conditions. Oh, no. Turn one is fake, just keep going straight. Yeah, I don't think that works out quite. Right. Okay. Well, that's annoying. We've now got to brace ourselves for a wet race. I don't know if I should stick with whatever the preset is, or should I go one lower, or I don't know, we'll have a look. Anyway, fuck it. Let's just practice. Let's just practice. Okay.
The long wait is over. This is it, a brand new season. And before the show gets well and truly underway, we've got the all-important matter of a free practice session. It's great to be back.
Yay. How about you fuck off? At least my helmet should, well, my racing helmet should stand out quite nicely. Yeah, all right. Enough of that.
Okay, mate, this is the first running of the real car. Now, I know it's a big ask, but let's get some useful data and get you used to how the practice sessions work. Let's start the season as we mean to go on, eh? I know we can have a great year, so let's go.
Okay. So I know the race is going to be wet. Looks like the aero is completely unchanged. Oh no, they gave us a bit more rear wing. Okay, on the preset 1. I don't think we'll need 1 though. Now, do I go preset 2 because I know A, I know it's wet, and B, we do struggle with aero. Like, the Cadillac is really poor on aero. So I feel like preset 2 might actually be the way to go here. Yeah. So not everything's the same, except they've given us 2 extra rear downforce on preset 1, which is nice of them, I suppose. Yeah, I'm going to go preset 2 because the race is wet, and also because Cadillac's aero is woeful. I have no idea what kind of differentials it should be, but I'm not going to touch anything to the extremes. I've had to play around with brake bias. I know for a fact that needs to be higher than before. I think 56 was where I was comfortable before. That was on full pressure, so on the pressure being low, I might be able to chance 55, but I'll go out there and test that in a minute. Yes, I'm going to go preset 2 because I know it's raining. So let's do, I suppose we'll do ERS management on the hard tyres. That's going to be interesting as well. ERS management, I know obviously is going to be that five's best. Definitely not in Australia, and definitely not when it's going to be raining.
Okay, me again, mate. We've made some changes to the way that ERS works this year, so you're going to have multiple modes to choose from in the race now. Have a play around with them in your MFD during the practice sessions, and think about how you might use them on race day. I'll check back with you soon to chat more about it.
Here we go.
Set of aerodynamic regs this year, and we've got 2 new aero modes. One for more downforce in the corners, and one for more top speed called straight mode. You don't need to worry about straight mode, corner mode takes care of itself. You'll get access to overtake mode. Basically, it just gives you more power and recharge allowance from the battery over the following lap. Nothing for you to do, just lock in and focus on the move. Enjoy. the batteries by lifting at certain points when you feel you can, by gentle braking. Try those this
I
lap
can't
to
hear
see
a
how you
word
go.
the engineer's saying, by the
If you
way.
want to make the most of those gears, engine braking will also put some juice back into the battery. Combine all these techniques and see how you go.
Hard tyres do seem to take some time to warm up, don't they? Should be able to do it this time. Let's go. Nice.
And a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
Oh, the engines seem a lot louder, don't they? Oh. I'll read the messages in a second when I come into pits. Don't worry, I'm not ignoring any of you. Just obviously I have to focus on the track. It's hard to focus on two things at once. But I'm trying. Those hearts seem to take quite a while to get working. Never mind. I did set 5 in Australia in the wet, had the best time of my life. I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did, Ryan. Or Craig. If that is your real name. Anyway, okay. So, top done. No idea how I'm going to manage battery in a race strategy program, but figure it out, I guess. But at least the ERS management seemed to go okay. Once the tyres got working, it seemed to be working quite well. So, yeah, all good. Good. See, I know that the AI are pretty slow in practice, so I'm not going to read anything into times. No point, so I'll just fast forward a few minutes. It's on a 23 flat, that's on softs, but again, no point reading into any kind of time yet, so. La-di-da-di-da, la-di-da-di-da-di-da. Alright, let's go. So, race strategy. Medium, Mediums for the race strategy. Let's do it.
Everyone ready? Okay, let's go.
Do they have a separate button for overtake mode? I should actually check this, by the way. I'm just going to very quickly check my controls. I need to check, because I know they have... Oh, overtake. Okay, no, it's the same button. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Mediums feel a lot nicer, I have to say. Okay, race pace seems fine then. Well, we barely having to do any. I didn't do any boost mode at all. But we didn't. Admittedly, we didn't beat the speed trap, did we? No, we didn't. So I'll have to push for the speed trap. That's fine. I can do that. There we go. Speed trap got. Nice. Tell you what, this is feeling quite nice. Feeling comfortable. I don't know if it's because I'm on preset 2, which I chose because of the rain and because of the Cadillac, but it's feeling alright. Enjoyable to drive. Doesn't feel as heavy and as cumbersome as the old cars. It looks as though they have fixed the problems with Thrustmaster, because I'm not having any problems at all with understeer. Not like any that would be, you know. This feels good. What can I say? Well, yeah, that super clipping is a thing when you do it properly, I suppose. Jesus.
Job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
That's very nice, very good, very nice. I want to see the straight mode activated. That would look really good. There it is. Basically DRS, but active aero. Fine, does it on the front as well, I know. God, when you just coast, when you're just coasting, you really, I'm still pushing like technically as hard as I usually do. God, the coasting is, yeah. I'm gonna have to check my, quickly take a look at something in a minute as well. Okay, that thing fits. Just got to quickly check something on my, telemetry. 192, 168. I think actually the lowest, isn't it? Probably what's going on there. Do I have to update it, maybe? 2077. Do they not have a 2023 thing? I might have to do an update on my wheel at some point. I'm not getting any data on my SF1000 screen. It doesn't matter. I was barely looking at it anyway, so it's fine. No bother. Ooh, tyre wear seems to be a bit bad though. That's interesting. Tyre wear seemed to be a bit worse than expected. Still worrying. But again, that might be due to the downforce that I've added on. But fair enough. The actual things were fine. That just needs quali pace. Oh god, we're very close on errands. Excellent. Mainly due to second two. Interesting. Right, quali pace time. This will be interesting. How the hell do you manage qualifying pace?
Right, the car's ready. Let's get it out.
I'm wondering if hot lap might genuinely be the best way to go. Should I just...
Hot lap should be quicker over the whole lap.
Might actually be the case here as well. Get out the way, Lindblad! Oh, you absolute cockwomble. I might go for that again and just stick in hot lap and see how it differs.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so
Nice, yeah, right, sure. Load yourself. Yeah, I'm just going to return to the garage. I'm going to run that again. Hello, mate. Hello, Tech. I'm getting used to it. I'm not quite sure, you know, how I feel like in terms of my overall pace, but I'm getting through the practice program at the very least. So, but I'm going to give the qualifying another go because I got blatantly held up by Lindblad. It does take some getting used to for sure. I'm thinking hot lap. Like I always didn't use hot lap in the ground effect cars. I generally think I might just use it here because it might actually be the best way to deploy the ERS on a one lap pace.
Hey mate, it's Mark, your race engineer. Absolutely buzzing to get started this season and to
Why have you
figure out
waited
what
until
these
10
new regs will be
minutes
like.
until the fucking
Brand new
session
engine and
to be
aero
saying
modes,
this?
new tracks,
Bugger off,
new
Mark.
teams. Let's show 'em what we're made of.
Yeah. I think I'm enjoying it so far. I think the cars feel nice. Admittedly, I know for a fact it is raining in the race, so I've gone preset 2 because I know for a fact I'm going to need downforce. Not to mention, Cadillac is shite for downforce, so I do think it is probably the best one to go for as well. Anyway, let's do qualifying pace one more time. I know I already did it, but the fact that I got held up by Lindblad, I kind of want to see just what I can do.
Okay, that's all the checks complete, so we're ready to go.
Yeah, they definitely feel a lot nicer than they did in the last game, but to be fair, that's not saying much because the last game they really didn't feel fun to drive at all. But it is an improvement, that's for sure. Alright, let's do this again. Oh, hello. Hello, Verstappen. You got non lobbies as well, or just playing career? I have not done any online lobbies yet. Might do them at some point, but I'm just sticking to career mode for now, just to try and get the hang of things. So I've only really got time to do one race, and then I got to get ready to do something else later. But I will stream again for sure. But yeah, I'll do some online lobbies at some point, but just haven't got around to doing it yet. But this time, I'm not going to bother with using the boost. I'm literally just going to stick it in hot lap and see how my lap compares to the last one. So I used some boost last time. I did get held up by Lindblad though, around back here. We'll just stick it in hot lap and see how the lap compares.
Okay, test complete.
Okay, I was faster on hot lap.
Job indeed.
Admittedly, I
Got lots
it
of
wasn't held up
valuable
that
information
time,
out
but
of that. Well done.
interesting. I actually want to. I'm actually going to very quickly just look at my race director just to compare the times there. So yeah, first sector, I was actually faster in the second one. Okay, interesting. Wait, no, let's compare these two. So faster in sector 1, slower in sector 2, a lot faster in sector 3. So it might just be that hot lap is just the way to go now. Well, if you're interested in running a brand new race and you start in a week's time on Wednesdays and Thursdays, that's something you can be interested in. I'll see on that one. Wednesdays and Thursdays, I usually do keep myself free, but I'm not going to say outright no, but we'll see. It's up to you. I don't know if you have my Discord or not. If you do, you can just send me a thing and I'll definitely take a look. But Wednesdays and Thursdays, I do tend to keep myself free for other things, but we'll see on that one. I'm not going to say an outright no, but yeah, I have Discord. What's the Discord name? I'll just type it in the. I just typed it in there for you. So yeah, I lost time in the first sector and then gained it. I was losing time there, but gained it really in the corners. That's due to the downforce, I suppose. But again, I've gone for the downforce because of the wet conditions in the race. So that's what I do. All right.
What an incredible practice session. The fun doesn't stop here, though. Join us again as the rest of the weekend unfolds.
Right, let's move on. Just going to skip through the other practice sessions just to do what I usually do. Cheers, mate. Thank you. I'll have a look at that in a while. Anyway, what I do here is I just do quick practice because I've done everything. So I can just, if I hadn't done everything, I could use that to get them cleared. Quickly run through them. Just comparing your odds times errors in one division, I think you definitely want to watch out for in first. Oh, okay. That's good to see. 17, yeah. Appreciate that. 25. Now, maybe I am in the count. I don't know if you're using this or if you looked me up on time trial. The time trial I did do on a setup that I borrowed from someone else. But yeah, in terms of this, obviously I am in a Cadillac, so there's only so much to go by, and I have probably not gone for the setup I would have gone for if it was a dry race. So and I know for a fact I'm going to struggle in the rain as well. I do not like the wet usually. Well, at least I didn't on Alaska cars. I might, who knows, it might be different than these cars. We'll have to wait and see. But anyway, let's carry on. Melbourne, time for qualifying. Let's see how we do. I think I will just stick to hot lap for now. I'm sure that there may well be a faster way of doing things, but I'm not going to worry about it for now.
Hello, everyone. It is time for qualifying at one of our very
Yeah?
favorite stops.
Okay, well, I guess we'll find out when I get in the race.
Park, and we're about to take the cars right up to the edge.
Okay, quality time. Let's see how we do. I'm not expecting to get out of Q1, but hey, strange things have happened, I suppose. Oh wow, 3.8, so you can get more. Oh wow, 5 kilos, you can get more. I suppose that's down to the electrical power and all that. So you can get more laps out of fuel. It's interesting. Okay, well, I'm happy to go with this. So let's get out there, I suppose. Get a lap done. See where we learn. We are all still learning. Yeah, exactly. We're all learning, and I've literally just bought the DLC today, and honestly, I had been debating waiting for like a week because I was worried about the patches. But I just thought, screw it, I'm gonna get it and then give it a try. Because I'm off work today, but I'm back in work tomorrow. Seems like tyre warm-up isn't a problem. Good. Just gonna let the Mercedes go. Go on, Antonelli, off you go. No, Anton. Oh, okay, whatever. If you get held up behind me, mate, not my fucking problem. I'll properly let him go here. Off you go, mate. I want free air, and I don't want to be anywhere near you because I know you're going to be stupid fast. Right, here we go.
Okay, mate, so plenty of changes this year. In terms of the engine, you've now got overtake mode. It's a boosted battery mode that will kick in automatically when you're within a second of the car ahead, giving more power over the following lap. So you get that overtake done. And don't worry about draining the battery, you can recharge more accordingly.
Trying to be funny with the power. Not sure it's worked out for me. I got boosted too much. Still 18. Passing Paris. That's good. That's always a good sign. What did Paris do?
That's Sergio behind you now. Okay, so their best lap time, 1:18.9.
Oh, only by a tenth, but I am passing Checo. Okay. Russell. Okay, fine.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap.
You see what the Astons do in comparison. We have a better power unit than the Astons, but everything else, I think they're stronger than us. So. Russell, off you go. Russell, go! Fucking me.
Okay, you've only got one lap of fuel remaining.
I generally can't figure out if it's better to use hot lap or better to use medium and boost. If anyone's got any advice on that, could use it. I got, yeah, question. Go. Oh, where? Okay. So where do we stand? Okay. Not far off Hulkenberg's time. It's encouraging. I'm fully expecting 26.9, 27.3, 82 only for the one side. Okay, there are lots slow in sector 2 for some reason. Sector 3 seems to be where I struggle most. Let's fast forward a little bit just to see. Alonso's done an 18.6, Stroll 19.2. I'm surprised there's that much of a difference. Okay, so Arvid, Lindblad, and Hulkenberg. So it looks like Audi and Vikav are a bit tricky in this early stages of the patch. That might get patched out because honestly, I don't know. I feel like I generally don't know where the pace is. How the hell is Colapinto born? Fuck me, what's he done? That's a mad lap because in Pierre Gassi's on an 18.1. Mind you, there's not much difference, I suppose, but still, Jesus. Antonetti's only down 8th. Wow. Okay. So we are 20th and 21st. It's probably where we expect to be, though. Let's fast forward a little bit again. Get to the end and we'll do one more run. Match. Oh, is out there again? There it was. So he's going on a 27.3, 27.2, he's gone faster. So track's ramping up a little bit. $18.3. Alright, well, I'm gonna just go out, try, see what Sergio Perez does.
Okay, when you're ready, let's go.
Right, here we go. I don't know if Perez actually improved or not. I don't think he did. He didn't, no.
Pushed down to P20.
This time, I'm not going to mess around with the boost. I'm just going to fucking stick it in hot lap. See how we're doing.
Okay, 3 minutes left lap, and that's qualifying over for us.
And if we have anything left over at the end, we'll just boost to the line. Lose time here, so he's on the boost here. I should gain back some time here because I had to play around with it after this.
Dropped to P20.
Okay, P18, 18.7. You saved the boost for the end. I think that worked out, to be fair. We're going to be out in Q1. We haven't beaten Alonso either, which I suppose is no surprise. He is still one of the strongest drivers on the grid. Lindblad goes faster. I think we've beaten Perez at least. The question is, do we beat Lance as well? What about Hulkenberg? Is he on a lap? I think he is. Thank you for the follow, whoever that was. I did miss it, unfortunately. Whoever it was, I thank you. Oh, Hulkenberg hasn't improved. Okay. We're going to be P19 then. That's not bad. Lindblad has only gone 18th as well. So Alonso 17th. Okay. Makes sense, I suppose. Alonso is a fantastic driver. Alright, I'm happy with that. Sorry. Oh, was it you? Oh, thank you very much, Ted. Sorry, I was too focused on the track and looking at the times. Sorry about that. Okay, so the fastest was Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri 17.1, 74. George Russell 75. Where the hell is Anthony? 9. Fuck me, 17.9. Okay. So we are out in Q1, which is to be expected, I suppose. Just taking a very quick picture. Pace. Okay, well, I'm happy with that anyway. 18.7. Compared to Sergio Perez is 18.9. Stroll did an 18.9 as well. Actually out-qualified in Audi, which is not expected, but Alonso, 18.3 for Alonso. Wow. Okay, Alonso definitely proving his worth for Aston, as he usually does. Got Perez at least, so. Okay. Take it though. Righty then. All right. I do wonder what I would have done if I had been on preset 3 there, because that is probably what I would have gone for if it was dry. But obviously, because I know it's a wet one, I should, yeah. Okay, so more to do, but to move on to the race. It is a full wet intermediate, I suppose. Yeah, intermediate conditions. It's going to be interesting. Okay, let's do this then.
The wait is over. Hello everyone and welcome to the 2026 Formula One season. We have new teams, new drivers and a sea change in the regulations. The biggest that Formula One has ever seen. It's unpredictable and it starts right now. We're close to Port Phillip Bay for today's race at the 3.28 mile Albert Park circuit. It is very bumpy out there on the surface of the racetrack. 14 corners, some of which were remodeled in 2022. We have wet conditions today, so watch out for a safety car at some point during the Grand Prix. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Lando Norris will lead us away from pole position. Charles Leclerc alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Hamilton, Piastri, George Russell and Verstappen, Antonelli, Sainz, Albon and Isaac Hadjar.
Yeah, this is not realistic at all.
Ocon,
Morgan not even on the
and
fucking
Lawson,
front 2 rows.
Colapinto, Bortoletto, Fernando Alonso and Arvid Lindblad. Lightning, Hulkenberg, Perez, and Lance Stroll brings the grid to a close. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. Welcome to the commentary box. I'm Alex Jakes. Alongside us for this one is Naomi Schiff. Well, welcome back after all the testing, the build-up. It all now comes down to this.
This is always such an exciting time in the season. First of all, it's the first time they'll be racing their new cars. So that's always an exciting thing for drivers to look forward to. But also, they've had a long time off during the winter break. So it's about dusting the cobwebs off, getting the rust off of their bones, and really getting their elbows out there and having some fun.
We're at the back, but give it 100% and we can still come away with a decent result. I believe in you. Come on.
Okie dokie. I have absolutely no idea what to expect here. Actually, you need a lot less fuel now, which is, I suppose, a good thing. Damn, it's too deep, because remember in the ground effect cars, you needed like 50 odd kilos. Now you only need 38 things. That's interesting. All right, well, yeah, I'm not going to put this off any longer, really. Let's just fucking do it. This is going to be interesting.
Light rain will stay with us for at least 20 minutes, maybe more. Light rain is here to stay.
This is going to be good. It's going to be chaotic. Car doesn't feel too bad in the wet. That's because I chose the higher downforce setup, but it doesn't feel too bad. Alright, let's go. It's a good start. Also, it's dived up the inside. Look at that acid go. There's no boost on the first lap, I know that. God, we're still using straight mode. Are you sure? Oh, let's rewind that. Oh, Alonso's just squeezing me out there. I'm not a fan of that. Come on, Alonso, don't be like that. Yeah, you got no boost until lap 2, I think. Yeah, I say I'm quite enjoying this. Just when I'm not getting squeezed into the wall, of course. Oh god, that super clipping is bad. Need the boost quickly. Still won't have boost. Maybe because it's disabled in the rain. Just thought about that. Maybe that's it.
When you're within a second of the car ahead with overtake mode.
I'm struggling, I can't lie. Got to settle down here.
Gap to the car in front, 2.0 seconds.
I'm just going to leave it in hot lap. I think that might be the way to go.
Combine lift and coast into braking with boosting out of corners to make it off. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 1.5 seconds.
Getting the hang of it now. Just got to stick in hot lap, basically in the wet. You don't get boost mode in the wet.
No tyre concerns at the moment.
There, the Bortoletto to lap 10. I think I can manage that. The Bortoletto has not made one offensive move on me. If anything, I'm pull away from him a little bit here. Come on. Go get Alonso. Come on. These actually feel quite nice in the rain, I can't lie. I'm catching. Come on, come on, come on. Tyre wear's not too bad. The rears are going up a little quicker, but makes sense.
Wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
Some squabbling going on ahead. I think that's that. Can't see who that is. I think it's Behrman and Gasly. I think are fighting ahead. Or is that Colapinto? It's Colapinto. Okay. It's allowing me to get into the second range of Alonso here. I'm actually pulling away from Bortoletto as well. That's good.
Okay, this is good. You're catching the car ahead.
Come on. Well, Pinto's pulling away from Behrman. He's having to defend from Lawson. Going to come down to pit stops, I think. I can't really make any kind of move on Alonso. Bortoletto can't make any kind of move on me. We're just stuck in 17th right now. Can't really do anything about it. Oh, Lawson's going for Behrman. Oh, he's made it stick, has he? Oh, come on, come on, come on. Fancy a move on Alonso, come on. Oh, I've caught El Padre napping. I've caught El Padre napping, sir. Let's go!
Target well there. Nice one. It's a long way to go in this
Have
race.
that, El Padre! Right, let's go after Behrman, see if we can keep up. This is the most fun I've had in interconditions on this game. Pretty much the whole game. I'm enjoying this. A few more laps, we're going to box on lap 14, I think. Deep.
start falling away soon. Gap to your teammate behind, 1.8 seconds.
Yeah, that's going to be easier said than done, Mark. I'll try, but pit stop's coming up soon anyway. Maybe we'll get him in the pits. So I assume Ocon's going to box first. Maybe we can undercut him. I know it's Bortoletta has fallen off for me and Alonso. It's interesting. Bortoletta's really fallen off. Pit stop coming up.
Pit in this lap, and remember the speed limit. You'll be penalised if you exceed it. Keep that in mind as we approach.
Alonso staying out.
Okay, forget the targets for now. We've got to focus on the pit stop.
Come on! Ah, slow front left. That's going to be a pain. Gonna have to fucking go for it now.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll see the penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track. Let's try and put that behind us, though, and finish the race strong.
Just lucky Bortoletto backed everyone up, but where am I going to be encountered to Alonso now?
Sergio's in the pits.
There's Alonso, there's Behrman. Not Behrman at least. So I think Haas have had a slow stop as well. But I'm still behind Alonso, damn it. Gotcha, Ollie. Now we've got to try and... But now we've got to get past El Padre again.
Ever over your EOS mode, so play around with them in your MFD.
Slow stopped and very costly. I think I would have jumped Alonso without it. Problem is now he's got the advantage on tyres now as well. 1 lap advantage. This could be tricky now. Still, we're running 16th. Higher than I expected to be, that's for sure.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 1.6 seconds. Okay, mate, let's be a bit more careful about where and when we use the OS. Let's try and be consistent as we need it moving forward.
I can't use overtake. Are you stupid? I can't use overtake in the wet. Are you dumb? I'm only allowed to use hot lap.
That wasn't quite what we needed, I'm afraid, but listen, don't worry about it. It's a long way to go, so let's just focus until the end.
Shut up. I couldn't use it I couldn't use overtake mode, so shut up. Plus, don't you need to be within a second to use that?
High condition, still looking good.
Fucking dumb fuck. The lacking of a tyre advantage is hurting here.
here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 2.1 seconds.
There's a move going on ahead. I think Lawson and Ocon are fighting. Yellow flag. Who's that for? Oh, it's Carlos Sainz out. Carlos Sainz is out. Interesting. It's a retirement, I think. He's up to 15th.
Teammate by 5.9 seconds.
Ocon seems to be struggling for pace. Lindblad is backing the Audis, Perez and Stroll up very nicely. Del Padre going to line up a move on Esteban. No, not close enough. So he's close. Is he going to go for the move? Is he close enough? No. Oh, hang on. Oh, side by side with Alonso and Ocon. Let's see if I can get myself involved in this. Alonso's been beaten by it. Oh, that was close. Oh, tyres are overheating a bit now. There's a very distinct dry line now. Definitely not slicks, but trying to find the wet patches. That'll be easy enough.
Yeah, really good job on hitting that target, mate. Nice work. You're a long way to
Told
go.
you. Alonso's going for it again. Can I follow him through? I can. Oh, if you get pushed offline here, right mate, you pay for it. Ocon paid for it. Well done, El Padre. I'm following you. Father, wait for me. Desperately need clean air. I need past Alonso if I can. I'm going to ignore the tyres. I need to just try and stick with Alonso. See if we can catch El Padre napping once again. If my tyres are burning, theirs must be too. You've got no slipstream. Maybe I'll have a chance at him at one point.
information
Jimmy's
on
out.
Antonelli. Right, they've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring.
Jimmy Antonelli is retired. Disaster.
Green flag.
Very good in Sector 2 compared to Alonso.
You should be feeling the effects of some tyre wear soon, so stay on your toes. We're increasing the gap in the car behind by 5/10 of that.
Just ignoring the tyres now. I just want to go for this now. Good chance here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, not close enough. This could be a last lap dive, you know. Pulled away from the Hasses. Good.
We're starting to catch the car in front, but we need to look after the tyres. We won't be making another pit stop.
Trust me, I know, Mark. You don't have to tell me that. Could be this lap because of that. Eyes are struggling now. I don't think there's much left in them. I might have to settle for 13th here. I mean, I'll take it. 13th is good, but
Final lap.
that fucking pit stop error cost me. I should really be beating Alonso today, if not for that. People have to learn. Can't make errors like that. Oh, the tyres are absolutely finished. I've got nothing left. I'm struggling. Nah, I can't do it. I've got nothing left on the tyres. bring it home. Oh my god. I tell you what, that is the most fun I've had in interconditions on this game. That was really entertaining. Fair enough, El Padre. I'm still really happy about the move I pulled on him, but
And to get a victory at the first race of the season, this might be a sign of things to come. One thing's for sure is that this performance will be giving the team and the driver relief and confidence going into the rest of the season.
So somehow Lando's won. Look at Mercedes nowhere near the podium. That's not realistic, is it?
Venturing onto the podium to begin the celebrations.
Two second, Charles and Piastri third. Okay. Fair enough. Meanwhile, we finished
wild weekend in Formula 1 action. I can't wait to see what's next.
Basically, I think they need to swap Mercedes and McLaren's performance around. I'm happy with that. That was good. I enjoyed that. Let's view the highlights while I send a few messages. Right, there we go. That was the highlights for your viewing pleasure. So the fast lap was a 29.6. My fast lap was a... look at that! 31 flat! I just noticed that. Shit. Can't wait. Bet I couldn't do that again. That was pretty cool. Yeah. That was interesting though. Perez at least beat Stroll, I suppose, but yeah, fell off from two Audis, and the Audis just seem to be stuck behind Arvid Lindbad pretty much since after the pit stop. So yeah, Audi got a bit fucked over. So there we go then. Happy with that result. P13 on track. Beat my teammate. Honestly, probably should have beaten Alonso if not for the dodgy pit stop. But it is what it is. We carry on. We move on. It's all gravy. It's all good. Okay. Whew. Oh, fuck knows. But anyway, stream's gone on for 2 hours. I do not have time to do another one. I will see if I can find time to carry this career mode on. Obviously, next race with China. Of course, my front wing fails. I'm going to use the points to get that sorted, don't I? So now I won't get that to Bahrain. We do still have enough points to do this. Don't spend something cheaper. So hopefully by the time Bahrain comes, we should have a decent aero package. Discuss. Yeah, well, okay, Perez is already. So Perez really has been working on the chassis, hasn't he? Which is fine. Could do a power upgrade. Got. May as well. Do that. I'm going to do all this now so that when I do carry this on, I don't have to worry about any of this. We can just go straight into the next race, which of course will be China. Let's see what the goal. Use boost for 30 seconds during the race weekend. Stress test any tyres for 30%. That's definitely going to happen. Spend over 45 seconds in fourth gear. Yeah. Stretch. Perfect. I think we should be able to perfect at least one of them, so we'll go with that. Okay, they're all good to go. Nothing we can do. The aero package is coming, but ready. Okay. How's the engine looking? ICE took 10%. Everything else seems okay. Okay, we didn't put too much stress on the engine at least, so that's good. It's just the ICE got warm, but everything else seems pretty happy. Okay, so let's just advance the time to China. Tire allocation, I'm not stupid here, especially being a sprint race. We are definitely going harder compound, harder allocation. I know what China's like. Okay, and we'll advance to it. Whew. And how are we looking? Okay, it's going to be rain in qualifying and in practice one. But that's a bit all enough. But the races are going to be dry. We can do that. Okay, well, that's going to be it. Thank you very much for anyone that did watch. That was actually a lot of fun, more fun than I was expecting. So yeah, I'm going to be ending the stream there. Thank you very much, all of you. I will upload this to YouTube if anyone does want to watch it back. And yeah, fun times ahead, hopefully, because that was actually really enjoyable. Anyway, I'm going to end it there. Thank you very much, guys, for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!